Going on YouTube. Back with another video for the red spark. So today we trying to attack the tick tick tick, clack clack clack, knock knock knock, bop bop bop, whatever noise it is. I've been reading. I'm gonna start it so y'all can hear it for a little bit and then get into it. But since we got the car, it's been doing how can I say it? Hold on, I always get distracted, man. Hold on, y'all. Since we got the car, it's been clacking like a duck, whatever you want to call it. So I've been reading on forums, and it's been saying combustion, bad fuel, knock sensor, fuel pump, fuel filter, and you know, I'm not a real car guy, but I just thought it was like lifters or the cam, you know, something. And so after reading about on the combustion and the fuel, I seen the word misfire. So now misfire I automatically assume misfire means spark plugs coil pack. So I didn't see a video, of course, on somebody saying they changed their spark plugs and got rid of the noise. But there's also no video that or information that said after they checked. Most people, after they changed the knock sensor, the knock went away. Unfortunately, I've changed the knock sensor, and I'm still clacking. I've done oil drain and refill. I've changed the air filter. I've changed the vacuum pump. It's a new battery on here. We've drained and refilled the transmission. I got videos on all this stuff, but the one thing I haven't done was change the spark plugs. And I'm gonna go off on a whim here. Most mechanics gonna be like, hell no, that's not gonna stop your knock. But we about to see. So I'm about to crank it up so y'all can hear it, and then we'll get back. I'll find some way to mount y'all so y'all can watch me do everything. So y'all can hear it. That thing sound like a 7.3 diesel, don't it? The only reason why I got a little faith that the plugs may help is because when we first got the car, it was clacking a lot harder than that. So, you know, if it was something like a rod or a bearing, or one of the lifters was out of alignment real bad, you know, it would stay constant or the same ping. And it's not a ping 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 like a bounce. So we about to see if I can mount y'all somewhere. Cut this thing off before it get too hot. All right, so y'all hear it. I'm gonna see if I can bounce y'all up somewhere nice and y'all can see everything. It's actually not that bad. So y'all know me, I'm not gonna pre-stage the video to make it go fast or for you to assume that I had already tried it before I started recording. It's all free, or what can I say, live uncut footage. So right now I took off to take the cover off, you gotta take the oil cap off. And it's a little screw right here. It's a little screw right here that holds it. And then from there, it's just pins, like little grabber pins to take it off. Trust me, I done took this thing off like 100 times already. I'm gonna set that right there. We're gonna throw our oil cap on so no bird don't fly in there. And as far as I know, as far as I'm assuming, is we take off these 4. I'm assuming those are my core packs. Just so you guys know, I'm not teaching you guys how to do this. I'm just letting y'all watch me make mistakes and or fix something. So don't try to use this as a, oh, he said do this and it'll, no. I'm just letting y'all see what I got going on so y'all can make your fair adjustments from it. So let me go get my little box from Copart. I mean from Harbor Freight. Pay less of tools. Yeah, you hear all them guys talking about, oh, Harbor Freight is cheap tools. Harbor Freight is, you need to buy good quality stuff. For a guy like me who's not doing real mechanic work for service, they do me just fine. I think that's a 10. They do, Harbor Freight do me just fine. It's a 10, guys. So if I swap these and the plugs don't get rid of the clack, you know, the car got 92,000 miles on it, so I don't know if it's the original plugs, but it need to get done anyway. In the process of hoping it fixes. So you saw I just took this off. It's kind of wiggly. I should hopefully see a spark plug. Get in there with a flathead or something. I'm gonna put these back. I like to lose stuff. Everybody who watch my other videos know I like to make a mess with stuff. So probably gonna have to take that out later to get, matter of fact, no. Cause my ratchet ain't gonna be able to do no ratcheting. Yeah, that's in the way. For the rookie guys like me or guys that don't do this all the time, once I take these right here are your boots attached to the coil pack, and the coil pack sends that juice to the spark plug. And I'm gonna give y'all a shot, but right now I'm looking at straight spark plugs. Hopefully this will give us what we're looking for. Hey man, if this fix my clickety clack, man, I'm gonna feel like a hero. Sound like I got a diesel. Anytime somebody asks me what's going on with the car, like nothing. It's a diesel, man. Maybe laughing and cracking up, laughing too. Alright, there it is, guys. I looked it up on Action Mechanic or whatever one of them sites is, and it says it will cost $300 to do what I'm doing right now. 3 hours of labor. Ain't that something, man? Can y'all believe that? And I think this is a 5/8. I'm pretty sure. It ain't a 5/8. Okay. I'm pretty sure. It ain't a 5/8. Let's see. Yeah, this is, these spark plugs are small. I done spent all this money on this box and said I'll never have to buy another tool if I want to do spark plugs. And look, the Chevy Spark give me 9/16. It's a quick thing here, guys. Most toolboxes, you know, I thought all spark plugs was a 5/8 to take it out. But these is a 9/16, so I didn't read that wrong. I thought I read that wrong online, but no, it's a 9/16, guys. So I don't have the tool. For those of you who don't know, in a spark plug socket, you have a little rubber piece in there, right? To grab the socket once you finish unscrewing, so it don't fall. So I got a little magnet tool in my truck, but the 9/16 don't have it. See, it don't have that black rubber piece. So we gonna have to see. It just, just a little tool, so you can talk amongst the rest and be like, I got a little bit of tools. I ain't got a lot, but I got some tools. I think I need another extension though. I think it's one in the truck. Y'all hold on 1 second. Tools make your life easy. Imagine if I ain't had this extra tool, man. I would have had to go back to the parts store. I had to order the spark plugs. I went to O'Reilly, my spot. I don't get paid from them or anything. I just like O'Reilly, man. Customer service be A1. It's always like a old head in there that worked there, that been working on cars forever. They give you hints and ideas and stuff. So I like O'Reilly. Depending on where you from, you might not. AutoZone might be your place. But anyway, I got 2 extensions on it now, so we making progress. Hopefully, I'm probably gonna have to use my little magnet. We're gonna do them one by one. Could I pull them all? I'm gonna pull one, put a new one. Pull one, put a new one. We'll see if this will grab it. I doubt it. I know this not gonna do it, but at least I got to change them. The plugs wasn't cheap either, man. It was not cheap. I might be able to get in here with my finger. Let's see. Some experienced mechanic is gonna be like, you can tell he's a rookie. I can't get down on that. Well, you know what? I just thought of something, right? The 9/16 may not fit the head, but the 5/8, I mean the 5/8 might not fit the socket, but it should grab the plug, right? So see if that works. That might work. Yep, sure did. We got the first one out. It's a little wet. I'm pretty sure that's fine, but that thing smoked hot though. Grab my little phone, sit yo. first one. And I think I knew what happened. On one of my videos, the sound was out, and I think what happened was, you know what I think happened? I was playing music in the background, man. And the whole video is, you can't, I'm talking, but you can't hear nothing I'm saying. So I went to, I had to go in the store, O'Reilly. Got me these, 41124 AC Delco. The only reason I'm going all, if this car didn't have any issues, I would have bought aftermarket. But I want to go back as much as I can, if not everything, original. So I could say, well, at least I tried my best. So the plugs was $10.99 each. 10 whole 99s each. So another $40 project. But right, the mechanics wanted $300 plus parts. So I saved $260 by going off my brother. I seen my brother do plenty spark plugs. Not on this kind of car, but I mean, it can't be that hard. Like I said, I saw him do the spark plugs on. I did actually. The first set of spark plugs he had me do on my own was out a 9300 coil, and I did it on my own. He watched me do the whole thing, and I think I might have. Oh yeah, see, like I think exactly what I just did now is what I forgot to do on the Honda. I forgot to grease them plug, and I bought it too. I just forgot. You know, I went and bought that stuff. Why not use it? Yo, this anti-seize stuff, it's $1. Buy it. Stop being cheap. Saying it might not need it. Just buy it, man. They say it works. Just put it in there. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, for the next man that you saving them a little effort. Put it in there, man. Just do it. I don't even mind. Just do it, dog. Just do it. You know, food for thought, man. You definitely saving yourself time if you keeping the car long enough to go back in there again, but just do it, man. Especially if you keeping the car long enough. Just do it. You know what I mean? It won't take that much longer. I'm probably putting too much, but put that anti-seize on there, man. And I think if the car had a big misfire, it'll read for the coil pack to get changed. Well, I'm not touching the coil packs unless the plugs don't solve my problem. If the plugs don't solve my problem, then I'm gonna look at the coil pack. But you know, we got another spark here that runs very great. So we'll try them from this first. And if that's all the problem, I'll order some. And because the blue spark gotta be ready, it's for sale, so we gotta keep it ready at all times. think what I did on that Honda, I had tightened the plugs down too hard. And he was telling me to give it, tighten it, and then come back a quarter turn. Something like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's Gucci. Let's see how tight this one is. I could probably go a little harder now. Yeah, y'all, this is I'm 25% done on what they want to charge me. So basically what I just did was $75 of work according to your local mechanic. And that's why, like I said in my other video when I was doing that oil change, man, just do it, man. It's peace of mind. You know, you see yourself putting the new ones in there. So just do it, man. You somebody like me that always had that excuse, well, man, I gotta work, man. I ain't got time to be doing that. Just wake up early. Wake up early. Wake up early and do it before you're supposed to go in, clock in. It's just a peace of mind for me, man. I'm glad I had thought about using the 5/8 to grab the spark plug. Cause knowing me, I would have called my brother. We got oil in there though. Number 2. Burnt up in there. Burnt up. Like my we used to watch this my brother used to watch this car show called East Coast Riders. And Vito No Shake from the crib from Miami. He used to say, man, spend your money, man. You want the hardest don't. You want the baddest female. Spend your money, man. You got to spend your money. You want to, well, they say cost to be the boss. Spend your money, man. Spend that money. Oh, y'all can't see me, huh? I'm greasing up, y'all. That's it. Not too crazy, man. Don't get it on your thing where your juice, it's in your juice at, but you just be all jacked up. I'm pretty sure I'm putting too much, but it'll be alright. Gotta stay in my work area, my bad, y'all. I'm slacking. See, that thing I was telling y'all about, I know some of y'all already know, but for those that don't, that thing hold that spark plug like that, so you can pick it up and put it in there without dropping it. Because your spark plug got a gap, right? You got to gap it the right way to specify to your car. And if you drop it, it messes up the gap. What the gap is between that big word thing right there. The camera, all right. You see right here, between that little top, that little hook, and there's another little metal point. Your gap is between that. I can already tell that's too high of a gap. And if you drop it, that metal piece will bend, that little hook will bend, and you'll lose gap. And then you gotta do it all over. Y'all didn't see me gap these. I had the old head at the parts store gap them for me. He said they supposed to come gapped already, but he gapped them for me. Nice guy. They tell you they got that old head now. I go in there, and it was a guy my age in there. He gonna be like, oh, you don't know how to gap them? Oh, it's on YouTube. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I like O'Reilly, cause that customer service, at least for us, be A1. So that's why I like O'Reilly. I probably would have, I don't know. I ain't finna talk bad about AutoZone. I just know that O'Reilly take care of your boy. every time. I'm gonna cry if that thing stopped that knocking noise. You hear me? I'm gonna cry. Taking my time to give you a realistic time, not rushing. Give you a realistic time on this thing, so when the video come up and you see I title it Spark Plug Change on a Chevy Spark and it's 36 minutes, you know I ain't fast forward, it's real time. It's probably gonna take me an hour, set it down from start up to finish to putting it back together. It's an hour. And save 260, 268 to be exact. Number 3 is out. So far, I say the second one is the worst, man. That second spark plug was chewed up. But yeah, it say GM on it. So, factory plugs in here still with 91,000 miles. It won't hurt to change it. Would I have changed them if the knock went away when I changed the knock sensor? Probably not. To be honest with you, I probably wouldn't have changed them. I would have probably went to like 110 or something. Just to be honest, I'm just being completely honest. Because the main goal for me is getting rid of that knock, man. I want that knock gone. I'll be satisfied when that knock go away. Feel like I'm making big progress then. Actually, I made big progress when I changed that vacuum pump. When I got the car, the brake was hard. Like when I say hard, like I'm talking about stiff hard. Like the car, you would think the car when they installed the brakes, they did something wrong. And I'm telling you, I changed that vacuum pump, and them brakes got soft again. That was a sign of relief. Definitely was a sign of relief. Oh, see, what I want to show y'all how I knew that gap was messed up, man. Look here, this is the right gap in my right hand. Right, this is the wrong gap. Look at that gap between the two. The difference between this and that. That's that James. That thing is messed up. Number 3 going in. Hey, how you doing, man? I just needed to catch, and then we swap over to the good stuff. The right side. What's up, boss? How you doing? All right. And we got number 3 in now. So far. Looks like it'll be good on that one. Oh, I need to adjust. Now see, I got ahead of myself. Number 4, y'all, has been broke loose. You always hear horror stories about the bottom piece of the spark plug breaking. We made it out. We escaped it. Got it loose. think that's probably like mainly in old schools. Plugs that been in there 10, 15 years. Oh, I'll take that back, y'all. This last one, 2 and 4, beat up, dog. The gap pretty right though. Oh, yeah, that thing beat up. So we got all 4 of our spark plugs out. 3 in. Put this shit down before I drop this last one. It's always the last one, ain't it? You have issues with it. All right, y'all. Almost home. Almost down to judgment. We'll see what this do for us. New spark plugs are in. It ain't finna blow. It ain't cut nothing. What you blowing, man? It ain't even as much. I don't know what he finna blow. The lawnmower ain't been over here today. All right, y'all. Is he gonna do it or what? Is it still gonna click, 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 or what? If it's still click, 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 I'm finna order some new coil packs. If we still got that click, 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 finna order some new coil packs. Like I said, I don't have a code. The only code I got is knock sensor, man. So and the knock sensor has been replaced, which leads me to believe that the knock sensor code is coming on because the motor is knocking. Makes sense. It's doing its job, right? It's supposed to tell you that, hey, knock sensor is activated. Hey, something's knocking. You got a new knock sensor in there. New vacuum pump, new battery, new oil, new air filter, both cabin and outside. So too crazy. Oh yeah, they said for the fuel, they say sometimes just try a tank of that good, expensive old, twice the price of regular gas, 92, 93, depending on where you from, octane, and that might fix it too. So, and these guys are just guys like me, so that's just stuff they did that stopped it. So, uh, I'm a you know, the guys that started cheap and then worked their way up. I think pretty much everything has been less than, besides the battery. And the video, that's a good battery video I did. The battery you're supposed to buy for this car is like 220 or something, like 210 or like 180. And they make a supplemental battery that has more cold cranking amps and cranking amps. Yeah. And the battery was $120 cheaper at Walmart. Same battery, and I've been using it. And I have no problems, no issues. So, all right, y'all. Swap the plug, tighten this down. There's nothing else that must go back to crank it up. So let's see what this do. I think it's a little bit quieter. It might be just mental hoping it did, but so I'm gonna just start doing recaps at the end. So what we did is we swapped 4 plugs on the Chevy Spark, part number 4124. They went in, went well. It's not knocking as bad. Like, I use this around the anti-seize. You need a 10 to take off the 4 packs, and you need a 9/16. You need a 9/16 to take your plugs into at least a one good 2-inch stick. What is that? 4-inch, 4-inch extension. This is 9/16 to take your plugs out. I use the 5/8 because my 9/16 is not a spark plug tool. Right? So I use my 5/8 to grab the spark plug. Yeah. Not bad for a non-mechanic guy. And yeah, that was on the 1.4 EcoTech motor, Chevy Spark plug change. Like, comment,